Welcome to lesson number 9. In this lesson, we're going to start off with our solid side using a bright blue, a purple, and a magenta. This time, instead of using our catalyst, let's go ahead and just use our fingers. Feels good. I feel like we always have the most control with our fingers, more than any other tool. Let's put some waves in here. Happy fingers. All right, well, the left side is drying. Let's go ahead and use the same color combination, the white, purple, bright blue, and magenta. And of course, you can use whatever colors you choose. I'm going to go ahead and continue these darker colors, the blue, purple, and magenta. And I'm going to start putting petals down. Flower is really quite simple to paint. You kind of use these teardrop shaped petals, starting with that first one in the center, and then you put a couple on the side, another one in the center here, and then a couple more behind. And that's just a basic lotus right there. You could make your lotus as large as you want, and you can keep going and going and going and growing up and out. But this is a good size for our journal. We're going to go ahead and just fill in these petals with our mix of colors, the blue and the magenta and the purple. So just have fun mixing here. On the darker side here on the left, I'm using the white paint just so that I can really see the petals. We want them to pop. I like to bring some white in over here on the left side. Again, we can see the balance happening when we pull that white into this darker side and brighten it up. It merges the two pages. So let's go ahead and bring in some magenta now and take some of those swirly lines and go in a different direction up here. Again, this just adds some consistency. What we do on the left, we want to do on the right. What we do on the right, we want to do a little bit on the left, bringing in that balance. Ripples over here with a darker color because we want to be layering our colors as well. That gives us some good depth. And because I brought the darker color in over here, I want to bring a little bit of the darker color in to my ripples on the left. Let's bring in a new color now. Let's bring in that turquoise that we've been using in pages past. Again, because we've used it in pages past, that's adding consistency to our overall journal. And look at the brightness that this brings to these little ripples. These kind of remind me of streamers, like party streamers hanging down from the ceiling. I like it. ahead and grab our white and let's outline each individual lotus petal. Take your time with these outlines and take note of the pressure that you're putting onto the bristles of your brush. If you keep that pressure somewhat consistent, then your lines will be bold and consistent as well. Hello, sea green. Let's go ahead and bring in this blue-green color. This is a new color for this piece and for this journal, but it will blend nicely with what we've got going on. And I'm choosing to lay down this line of sea green inside the line of white. Let's go ahead and introduce some sap green to our painting. I think this is a nice buddy for the blue-green, and all kinds of lotus flowers, no matter what color they are, they're going to like a little bit of sap green in them. And with layering in mind and with consistency ongoing, let's bring in some circles with those green colors. I'm kind of mixing up some sap green and the blue green and sometimes some white on the darker sides just to get the right color greens that my eye likes. And notice here, by overlapping, by putting this circle right on top of those little streamers, it really adds to the depth overall. Let's grab some more magenta on our brush and outline those green circles with some magenta. Circles on the left side, let's go ahead and outline these with white, because if we outlined them with magenta, it would be really hard to see. So bringing in the white from the right side is lovely on the left side. Some white dots on the right inside of those circles, and then a little bit of touch up here in this petal just to bring in some more darkness, some more blending. This is a good time to really do touch-ups here and there when you see fit. And then let's bring in some of that pink into these circles over here. And I'm not going to put the dot right in the center on the left side. I'm going to kind of do it off center and put a little strip of white there. It reminds me of an olive. And then over that white, let's go ahead and bring in some black on our brush and put a little black stripe over that. Just a little bit of whimsy. We'll go ahead and put some black dots over on the right side for consistency. And then outlining our white with some black on all of the petals. Especially using the black and the white together, it really pops. Now let's go ahead and add some of the colors that we've been using into each individual petal. So let's go ahead and put some stripes down and some dots down using the colors on our palette. go ahead and put in whatever design you see fit. You don't have to necessarily copy what I'm doing, and that's perfectly fine if you do. But if you want to try to put some zigzag lines in there, or some stars, or some half circles, or some seeds, like little teardrops, whatever feels right to you, go ahead and give each petal a little bit of individual love. I'm just making these little dots with the end of my small brush. And on the next petal, I'm going to go ahead and put some smaller dots. So I'm going to use that tool, that dotting tool, and just dip it and put some little tiny dots on top of those lines. And I'm going to go ahead and use that same tool. And in this next petal, I'm going to just kind of drag in or etch in some little white lines. And with this, I do believe we're done with this piece. It's looking really great. We've got a lot going on. Lots of lines, lots of directions, lots of layering with our beautiful lotus and those dots. Good job, my friend.